Our life in order when it comes to our food and making things efficient for everybody around us. Mariefiebach is always here to help us out with that. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, Shane. I'm so excited to be here today. Today we are making my chocolate almond granola. And it's a very basic granola recipe, but a few tweaks really make it something that's kind of special. It starts off with 6 cups of oats, and this is just old-fashioned oatmeal like regular Quaker oats. And I add 2 cups of puffed rice. This is a puffed rice that I get in the health food section of the grocery store, but you could use Rice Krispies if you don't want to get just health food style puffed rice. And then there's a 1/2 cup of brown sugar that adds a little bit of sweetness, and 2 cups of slivered almonds. And again, I buy these pre-slivered, but if you want to just take almonds and chop them, you can do that as well. I like the pre-slivered ones because I'm lazy and I don't want to chop them. And then this is a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder.
I love how much I can already tell this is going to make.
Right.
You know, you're going to have some quantity here.
It is. It is. If you're going to go through the effort, this makes exactly 1 large sheet pan. And then just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that's all the dry ingredients. And you just lightly stir those to get, especially to get those chunks of brown sugar kind of softened up so that you don't have a big old chunk of brown sugar. And then you're going to add the wet ingredients. And there's just 2 of those. I have 3/4 cup each of melted coconut oil. And if you don't like coconut oil, you could use any type of vegetable oil that you have on hand. And a 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup. Now, this isn't the Aunt Jemima stuff. This is the stuff that comes from the trees in Vermont.
Good stuff.
And 4 teaspoons of vanilla. And you just want to stir this up to get all of the pieces of the oats and the puffed rice coated well with the liquids.
Now, Marie, what's the latest with the vanilla extract in terms of availability and price-wise, price point?
Vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract right now is very, very expensive. There was a tsunami in Madagascar several years ago, and the market is still recovering. It's very, very expensive. I make my own from vanilla beans that I extract in actually pure vodka, but the imitation vanilla is the same chemical compound as the real vanilla, and you can get a very good vanilla flavor, especially in baked goods, from the imitation vanilla that's like $1 at the grocery store.
Wow.
So if you're not wanting to spend $30 on a thing of vanilla, know that your baked goods are still going to have a quality flavor from the vanillin, which is chemically the exact same as the vanilla. So that's something to remember about
so good to
vanilla.
Know.
Yeah.
That's what if we had a studio audience, they'd be all clapping at you right now. That's how it goes on the cooking shows.
So I stirred this up, and then you just put it into a sheet pan that's been lined with parchment paper. And this is the magic of getting big chunks of granola. Nobody likes to have their granola really powdery. I like to have a big chunk of granola in my yogurt or with my milk. And you want to push it down with your spatula to pack it in, and don't stir it. A lot of granola recipes will have you go in and stir it all the time. Do not do that if you want chunks of granola. This bakes at 275. If you want chewy granola, bake it for 40 minutes. If you want really crispy granola, bake it for a full hour. My children tend to like it chewy.
Yeah.
And if you want this to taste like an Almond Joy candy bar, for the last 5 or 10 minutes, you can put about 1 cup of flaked coconut, unsweetened flaked coconut, and sprinkle it over the top until the coconut toasts. My kids are not big fans of the coconut, so today I made it without the coconut. But if you like that flavor, then you can sprinkle the coconut on top the last few minutes of baking. It
smells so good.
Yeah, it's been amazing seeing just the final product there. It tastes fantastic. I mean, when it comes to the oat, you are the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Marie. Well done.
If we were kind of trying to keep track, where can we find this whole recipe?
This entire recipe is on my website at feedyourfamilytonight.com. And if you have questions about it, please join us in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group. Just search Feed Your Family Tonight in Facebook, and I would love to have you there to help you with your cooking questions and also questions about feeding your family even when life is crazy.
Okay, thank you very much, Marie. We'll be right back.